the viral diagnostic procedures. Now we will study the polymerase chain reaction, which is normally called as PCR. So what is the PCR? PCR stands for polymerase chain reaction, is a laboratory technique, and it is used to amplify the segments of DNA and RNA. Of course, on the basis of the just like simply we have studied the central dogma, and it is through the reverse transcription we will produce just like the retroviruses, and the polymerase is the enzyme which will be applied on this. We can use the Taq polymerase or any specific other enzyme. The RNA will be reverse transcription, and it will make the cDNAs, and it is dependent on the temperature and dependent on the cycles in the PCR thermal cycler. We will see it in detail. First of all, the essentials, the most important necessary things for the PCR diagnostic procedure. Most important is the DNA sample for which we are going to do the PCR. Then the primers, there are two kinds of the primers. One is the reverse primers and other is the forward primer. And one will be start the amplification on the 5 end and on 3 end. Nucleotides, DNTPs are required, which will be used in the reaction. And then the buffer, then magnesium chloride, heat stable Taq polymerase, then distilled water, and most importantly the thermal cycler and the PCR tubes which we are going to use inside the thermal cycler. Then the procedure, the step 1, the pre-naturation. Denaturation. In this step, the single and the one strand of the nucleotides, it will be separated in two different strands, just like this. Here, the one strand, the parent, we will call it as a parent strand. It will be denatured and it will be divided from here, and it will be into two strands which will be again together. Then there is here is the annealing. Two different strands will come towards each other. Denaturation is first step, then the annealing, and then the extension will be from both sides. It will be extended, and after the extension it will be the final polymerization in the step 3 again, and there are two different strands from the both sides, from the 5 end and the 3 ends. With the help of the polymerase enzyme, they will become together. We will see these steps one by one. What is the denaturation? Pre-denaturation, the DNA boiled at 95 degrees for about 5 minutes. This is the step of the PCR, as we have already discussed, that it is the temperature dependent. At 95 degrees, the DNA will be denatured into two separate strands. Just like here, the one of the DNA, this has the two strands, 5 ends, starting from here, the 3 end and the 5 ends. At the 95 degrees centigrade for about 5 minutes, it will be denatured into two different strands. Here are the nucleotide bases, nucleotides, and it will be denatured at 95 degrees centigrade. Then the denaturation for 95 to completely denaturate for about 15 minutes and 30 seconds in the PCR. Hydrogen bonds break and the complementary strands of the double stranded DNA will be separated from each other. Then there will be the annealing process. Both the primers come forward, i.e. reverse primers and the forward primers, and they will bind to their complementary sequences. The primers will start their own action and they will be bind towards their complementary because they have already denatured and two different strands of the DNA are there. Therefore, the forward primer, which will be on the one side, and the reverse primer on the other side, both of the sides, at the 3 end, both of the primers will be attached and they will start the annealing process. Then the denaturation. Temperature is 72 degrees centigrade, and the magnesium chloride facilitates the Taq polymerase in adding up the nucleotides to the strand. Taq polymerases bind to the annealed primers and extend the DNA at the 3 end of the chain, and final polymerization is happened, and then the gaps are being filled with the primers on the both sides, and the nucleotides already present in the reaction. The polymerase enzyme is present in the reaction, which also has the proofreading ability, and magnesium chloride will help facilitates the function of this. Then there are different kinds of the PCRs which are available. we can use the simple reverse transcriptase PCR. More specifically, we can use the real-time PCR, which is also called RT. Then we can see the nested PCR, multiplex PCR, arbitrary primed PCR, host start PCR, and inverse PCR. These are different kinds of the PCRs which we can use for different purposes depending on the purpose. And for example, if we need to see the quality of the PCR, we will use the quality of the DNA fragments, or we have to see some specifically, then we can use the real-time PCR. Similarly, all of these PCRs can be used for different purposes in the molecular biology.